Welcome, little lights, to Little Lights Tiny Steps. I'm so glad you joined our adventure today. Have you ever had butterflies in your stomach? That shaky feeling when you have to speak up, try something new, or face someone big? That feeling is normal. It means you need your lion's roar, the strong, quiet confidence that comes from knowing you are brave. Today's lesson is about courage and being brave. Remember, this courage doesn't mean you're not afraid. It means you act even when you are afraid. The Bible gives us the best advice in Joshua 1-9. This is our golden lesson: be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Wow, God promises to be right there. Let's look at the famous story of David facing the ultimate giant, Goliath. Goliath was massive, nearly 10 feet tall. He wore heavy armor and carried a huge sword. He stood between two armies, shouting challenges and making everyone on David's side feel terrified. Every morning, for 40 days, the giant roared, and every soldier, big and strong, ran and hid. They saw the giant's size and felt paralyzed by fear. Then, along came young David, who was just bringing lunch to his brothers. He heard the giant's insults and asked, "Who's this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God?" David saw the giant's challenge, but he remembered God's power. He reminded King Saul, "God help me save my sheep from lions and bears. He will save me from this giant too." David took off the heavy, uncomfortable armor and chose 5 smooth stones and a simple slingshot. What can we learn from David? David found his courage not in the weapons he had, but in the God he served. Our giants are the scary things: the bully at school, trying a new sport, or admitting a mistake. When you feel that fear, remember what David did. He looked at God, not at the giant. When we stand up and say, "I am brave because Jesus is with me," we are using our lion's roar. A tiny step challenge. This week, identify one small giant in your life. Maybe talking to a new kid or trying to read a long book. Before you face it, stand tall and say your golden lesson out loud: be strong and courageous, for the Lord your God is with you. Then, take that tiny step forward. We'll have the courage of a lion because Jesus lives in your heart. A direct message for parents: courage for kids is built on security, not the absence of fear. David's story teaches them to redirect their focus from the size of the threat, Goliath, to the size of their God. Help your children identify their giants and teach them to pair that fear with a specific, faith-based affirmation, turning anxiety into an act of trust. Remind them that they are loved unconditionally, regardless of the outcome. Thank you for joining this adventure, little lights. Remember our golden lesson: be strong and courageous. Keep shining bright and taking your tiny steps of faith. See you next time.